Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Siti Nur Solekhah. I am from English Education Department in second semester in Muhammadiyah University of Semarang. In this video, I will give you a material about descriptive paragraph. So, don't go anywhere. The first, we will talk about definition of descriptive paragraph. What is descriptive paragraph? A descriptive paragraph is one that is describing a person, place, thing, animal, item, or idea to the reader. Descriptive phrases make use of the five senses: how something feels, smells, sounds, tastes, or looks. The more descriptive that you can get, the better picture you're providing your reader. The better the description, the clearer the picture. And then, generic structure of descriptive paragraph. There are some generic structure of descriptive paragraph, like identification, description, and conclusion. Start from identification. Identification is a part in which you identify or write the recognition. Therefore, it can be a general statement about place, person, or thing that you want to describe. And then, the second is description. Description are vivid, detail of place, person, or thing that you want to describe, so that the reader can easily imagine, picture the descriptions, or they can feel they involve in the experience. And the last is conclusion. Conclusion are the summary of the paragraph or paraphrase. Furthermore, the conclusion may be included or not. It can be a restatement or conclusion of the paragraph. And on the third, we will talk about characteristics of a good descriptive paragraph. Writes a good descriptive paragraph should also possess of the following characteristics. The first, using imaginative language, interesting comparison, and image that appeal to the reader's sense. Second, using specific and concrete vocabulary to describe details. And then, involving the reader enough to he or she can actually visualize or picture the things, person, or people being described. And then using appropriate transitional phrases so that the paragraph will be well organized and structured. And the last is considering the purpose and audience of the paragraph. The next step is writing descriptive paragraph. In this video, you will be given step-by-step process of writing descriptive paragraph. The process of writing descriptive paragraph is preceded by writing the identification, description, and conclusion. And it can be further described as follows. 1. Identification. Identification states or identifies the place, person, or thing that you want to describe. Identification can be used as topic sentence of the paragraph. And then the second is description. After stating identification of the paragraph, now you try to develop it through providing it with some descriptions that can picture place, person, or thing that you are going to describe. These descriptions should be well organized in order to make it easier to read and understand. At last is conclusion. After writing a good identification and its descriptions, now you should also write a good conclusion. A conclusion is not absolutely necessary, but it is very often very helpful to the reader because it usually signals the end of the paragraph and because it reminds him or her of very important point. A conclusion sentence can be a preface of the topic sentence or a summary which is not specifically stated in the topic sentence. And now, we will try to analyze the descriptive paragraph. So, prepare yourself. Start from identification. Seblak with spicy red sauce plus a variety of topping in it is curly and appetizing meal. This sentence at the same time is the topic sentence and main idea. And then the second is description. I see the various color combination of topping and make my mood runny. Very tender chicken feet, long cuts of sausage, and balls of meatballs with spicy red sauce made me unable to turn away in looking at the food. When I scoop up the soup and sip it until it make a slurp sound, I feel like I'm in heaven. The aroma of various kind of native Indonesian spices smells thick. Firstly, I choose soft sausage pieces when I put them in my mouth. When I bit down on the very soft chicken feet, my tooth explodes. Then I toss the balls of meatballs and spicy gravy into satisfied belly. And finally, I savored all the spicy broth without leaving a trace of it. The first sentence is the topic sentence. There are also conjunctions in the paragraph, include firstly, then, and finally. And the last is conclusion. When I eat seblak with hot sauce and various kinds of topping, I feel very satisfied. A delicious meal. This is a concluding sentence, which concludes for previous sentence. I think that's all my video about descriptive paragraph. I'm sorry for many mistakes. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.